Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you like the content, please like and subscribe and click the notification bell. Okay, so we're gonna start the new world inside of Necesse, and we're gonna see how this goes. So I'm I'm gonna just name the world Quickie, just to make it faster, and then I'll just go with the classic world, and then I'm gonna create a new character, which I'm gonna name, which I actually kind of like that. I like the hairstyle and stuff, so I'm gonna stick with that, except I'm just gonna change the hair color. Uh, so, yeah, I think a blonde wouldn't be too bad, and then eyes, I would just give them, yeah, that's fine actually for me. Let's change the shirt up and see what else we got here. Yeah, let's give him a standard white shirt and then some black pants, you know? And then let's see what I'm gonna name this character Zoltan. Just because like his hair reminds me of electricity and he's got all that and that like mohawk cut with a bit of a ponytail at the back. So he's gonna be a bit of an electric punk rocker, you know? Let's go. Create. And let's go. Okay, so this is the world. So first things first, we were going to explore was the seamless biome. So before, usually, if you're an older player, you would usually go in one direction or the other on the map, and then when you reach the edge, you would have to teleport to the next area or the next part of the map. And yeah, so they've completely done a full integration. So what that means is now all the biomes and everything will be on one map. So basically, that's why they were saying that the seamless integration wasn't going to be helpful for previous worlds that you would have created, because you would have had to teleport through the screen to the other biomes and maps. Whereas like this one, you can just continue traveling in the same direction, and all you will do is run into a different biome at the edge of it. So you don't teleport anymore and all those sorts of things. So yeah. I can see the snow biome below. There it is. So now we no longer have to teleport into different regions to explore. So first things first, obviously, I'm not gonna worry about too much of the overworld exploration. Oh cool, there's some swamp at the bottom here. I'm gonna grab these mushrooms because you know there's nothing better than free food. I'm gonna need some of these flowers as well. Yes, I found some ice blossoms. So like if you like get to the point in the game where you get like refrigerators and stuff like that, you're gonna need the ice blooms to keep the fridges running and stuff, so you can keep the food fresh. So for the moment, what I kind of want to do is just get my resources going. Build myself a workbench, or probably use the one at the where the elder's house is, and then from there I'll build myself a pickaxe, and then I'll start getting some stone going, and then yeah, I think the best solution I could probably give to the newer players at the beginning is you're in this green area, and then also in the autumn sort of area, you can also get like what's it, fruit bushes. So like these blueberries and raspberries and stuff. And it's a great food source because like with the food constantly respawning on these bushes over here, for example, um, you can get a steady food source going. So that will help you early on because like what happens is when your food drains, it doesn't actually deplete your health until obviously you run out of hunger. When this lost chicken leg is finished on the end there. But obviously it works similar to Minecraft. So if you like, obviously if you keep it full, then your health slowly regenerates. Obviously you do get health potions and other stuff in this game, but you do need a couple of things sorted out for yourself in order to get that going. So the first two things I essentially wanted these blueberry bushes. Um, to plant around my base. And then sometimes you also see these abandoned, houses and stuff. And it's good to just loot it so then, you get the easier materials right off the bat. And also, like, these bombs are really helpful because you could just throw them at walls and stuff when you're in the mines and stuff, and you can get materials a lot quicker compared to um, what's it called? Actually hitting the ores with the pickaxe. So you could save yourself a lot of time with the extra bombs and things just to make things a bit quicker. And yeah, I'm also looking for some apple trees. I would like some of those. Oh, that's interesting. Uh, so I've started more on like an island, it almost feels like, because of the way it looks and the style. I would also like to get like two or three houses going. One for myself, obviously, to stay in, and then for one or two workers, so I can start getting a steady supply of some materials going and all that. And then I will explain how to run and manage a settlement. And also, it is nice that I've got sheep right here because I'm gonna need the wool for the bed, so I need to make a pair of scissors because like the thing is if I kill them, they don't respawn, even though I do get the meat and it is a big advantage. Um, I would prefer to use the scissors and just to keep recycling the wool that they grow on their bodies, so I can uh, make beds and stuff. Um, let's see how that goes. So I want to see where I want to establish my town. Uh, it seems like it's a bit bigger up here on the island. I didn't kind of want my island property squashed within here. So I think I'll probably build somewhere around here and then explore from there. And then maybe later on I might get like a mine cart and some rails, and then use that as my way of getting around the different biomes and areas so I can explore and get other materials and things. Oh, cool. There we go. I got an apple tree. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, and then like if you are a newer player, the only other thing is I can say to you definitely for sure is it does work like Minecraft in that way. So if you chuck a lantern, like if you just push R and you've got some, torches made, if you just push R, you can just place them. And it's the same as Minecraft, wherever there's light, monsters and stuff don't spawn at nighttime or in the dark. Like so, wherever it's dark, there's a chance for enemies to spawn inside of it. So yeah, I'm thinking of quickly trying to get down to the Elder there, and then sleeping in the house. And you can see I'm already getting chased by some zombies here, but I'm straight up just ditching them. Um, where is this house? Wow, okay, I'm pretty far. Let's go. Oh, I was actually closer than I thought. Alright, cool. Thanks, old dude. I'm just gonna borrow your bed and then pass the night. I see my food's getting pretty low. Okay, so essentially we've survived our first night in the game. So now I'm gonna start trying to make plans to organize myself to try and get a house and some things going. But I'm in two minds at the moment. I don't know if I want to quickly jump into the dungeon here, get some materials and stuff, and then see if I could sort out myself maybe like one or two useful weapons to go straight off the bat. Um, and then maybe I'll just keep using this old guy's bed just to sleep through the night. And yeah, you see, like the blueberries were great. Like I ate all five, but at least it gave me good food, you know. And I managed to get 14, so I think I'll just plant them here, and then um, as they grow, I'll just harvest. And then I got one apple tree, and I got some apples to eat. So I was thinking maybe I could just plant the tree here somewhere, like over here. And then I think I'll quickly do some exploration into the dungeon, and then we go from there. But two things I do want first is some storage. Okay, I need not a workstation, I need a saw. Okay, I don't have. Okay, and I need some stone to get a furnace going, so I have to go to the dungeon first. Okay, let's go. And then just hit R. Let me pull out my wooden sword. That's quite lucky, actually. I got gold right off the bat. Except the only thing is I don't have a pickaxe. Let me just quickly make one so I can actually mine. So, there we go. The other nice handy thing about this game is, like, for example, if you're not sure how to do a crafting recipe, if you right click this crafting guide and you actually drag a material into this empty slot, you can actually see all the possible recipes you can make with this material if you're not sure how to proceed with that. So yeah, it like gives you options and everything, what you can do with it. So then at least you know what kind of direction you want to go for. You do get a standard crafting on the right here. So if you have some stone or whatever, you can actually just craft these basic things like a workstation, a cave ladder, some torches, and whatever, and then you can just go from there. I want that gold though, it's going to be helpful. Yeah, usually you have to do a bit more exploration to get gold, but sometimes you can just be lucky and get it right off the bat. And then obviously this is clay, so if you don't want to just use the standard stone for building a house, you can just use clay. Um, if you want to save your stone for other things like building a house or um, building a pathway or um, just getting your basic crafts going. Yeah, but also one other recommendation I can say is, like, I find that you get more stone out of actually breaking these rocks like in the game than compared to me busting open like one little block here and then collecting it. So if you are low on stone, I just recommend you just bust up these little pebbles and rocks and stuff. And I mean, like, even the smallest one gives more than you would get out of a wall. So I'm going to use a couple bombs, these iron bombs, just to get through more. No, I actually want that clay to get through more of the exploration going here. Plus, like the additional stone, even if I was to pop the walls with the iron, it just saves me the effort of having to mine up more wall, you know. Looks like we got some gems up here at the top there. I might actually need some of them, because one of the weapons I do want to make is a staff. It's like a fire staff. I think it's called the Sparkler. So it's a really helpful staff early game because like you get the DOT, so it burns them over time and stuff. So it's really helpful for me. Oh, cool. Well, it doesn't look like I'm gonna need a bomb right now. Oh, nice. And we've got some more clay. I think I'm gonna just use some bombs anyway, just to get some more clay going. Then it'll just make it easier for me to get, buildings and stuff going. Also, what is nice is when you're on these dungeons and stuff, if you want to save a bit on materials early on, you can actually grab an axe and then just break these chests and stuff, and then you can actually just use them back at your house. And then, yeah, wow, that is a lot of zombies coming at me at once. Bring it, bring it. I'm just gonna channel them into this like single line and then just swipe them all at the same time. So then they can't like come on my sides and stuff like that, and I can hit the whole group at the same time. And like, also if you want to save on materials like for making walls and stuff, you could just use a pickaxe and break up all the wall and stuff like that you see in the game, in these caves and stuff, and then it'll save you a bit on some resources and materials. And like don't like in the cave, yeah, don't be afraid to fight monsters. They sometimes drop these broken tools and weapons, and like when you smelt them you can get like two per like broken item, so it's really helpful. And then obviously the archers are helpful too because they come with a supply of arrows, you know. I think I'm hitting him with an axe, but it's fine. Works. Okay, let's see if I can get any sapphire. Yep, got some. Got some more. Oh, goblin. Yeah, and also they do drop ores, some of them. Wow, is it just me or is there way more zombies in here? I had like a whole train coming at me just now, like... What the hell? Are they unlimited at this point? Okay, it looks like I've run out of torches. So I'm gonna quickly make a bunch. Pop them into my inventory. And let's see. Ooh, another goblin. Where are they coming from? There's so many. Are you telling me they just spawned in this little room? And they just were coming at me infinitely? Okay. Well, loot is loot. I will take it. Yeah, I'm surprised. Like for a starting player, like oh my goodness, like well, not a starting player for me personally, but like uh, I can just imagine if you were new to this game and the next one you just saw infinite numbers of zombies just coming at you. Oh yeah, cabling. Okay, sweet. Let's see if I can corner him into a room. Don't have like a long range weapon. I can't shoot him while he's running. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ignore him. Otherwise, I'm gonna be chasing him forever. Yeah, I'll just ignore him. Looks like we got another room over this way, on the left here. So I actually want to go in that direction because usually if you like see any of these walls or things like this on the side, yeah, especially if you're a newer player, try and go towards them because like usually they'll have like a chest or two. What's happening now? There we go. Cool. Cool, got him. Put a torch there. Yeah. What the heck? There's so many of them. It's like cockroaches. Like you hit the nest and the next minute there's hundreds of them just running around everywhere. I hid around the corner because I knew the archer would have to come into my field of view to try and hit me, so it just exploited him to come around the corner so I could just hit him at close range like this. Just bait him, come. And they're done. Yeah, I'm gonna use a bomb here. Because I'm feeling a little bit lazy to mine that whole piece, so I'm just gonna pop it. There you go. And also, like, the nice thing as well is like, the more you explore in the dungeon and stuff, the better for you because like you get more of the materials and resources from here, and then it'll just make it simpler for you to um, progress a bit faster, especially if you got some bombs and stuff. So I got some broken iron tools, so like, and some more ore. So yeah, don't be afraid to fight the monsters and stuff, and zombies and all sorts of things. Like, just think of it as loot walking towards you, you know? Just makes life easier instead of you having to explore more and get more. They're just coming to you. Looks like I'm getting a bit hungry, so I'm gonna eat some of those apples. And like, if you are wondering as a newer player, you do get buffing food. Pretty much all the game food is buffing food. Like, say for example, if I hover over the arrows I'm eating, I get plus 2% movement speed. So, yeah, you do get buffing food. And obviously, the more complicated the foods you make, um, the better the buffs are. So, yeah. And I find the goblins are also the best in terms of dropping broken tools. Just out of personal experience, I've seen the goblins drop way more tools, like those broken tools and weapons and stuff like that. And like, if you think about it, per broken tool, that's 2 copper ingots, and then per broken iron tool, that's 2 iron ingots, which usually you would need 3 or 4 ingots to make a bar. I just like a bit more space around lava. I hate having to tiptoe around a single. See, like him, he tried to rush it, and he just got absolutely annihilated. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure every person that's ever played any survival games, lava is never friendly. Um, oh, you see this goblin over here? This thing here with the helmet. The suspiciously tall goblin. It's actually 3 goblins and 1 monster. So when you beat it, its first health bar, it actually splits into 3 goblins. It's just kind of funny. I'm gonna use a bomb here. There we go. Nice. Getting some good supplies. Okay, we got another zombie coming. Ooh, 2 archers. Okay, bring it. The second one was definitely smarter. Second was definitely smarter than the first one. Okay, we got a big one. Yeah, I guess we could try. Why not? Ah, cheese them, let's go! Oh my goodness. Split into 2. Okay, gotta kill them first. Comes the legs. Okay, cool, we got them. Yes, yeah, I'm just surprised there's so many zombies. Let's see what I can throw away. Spruce. Yeah, okay, I'll just put that in the trash bin there. And grab this rapid potion. Okay, he's dead. Let's go. Bring it, goblin. Another one. Oof. Boom. Hide behind the rock. Wait for the archer to get close. And then kill him. Okay, it seems like I'm getting too full. Well, I am full on inventory here, so I think let's extract. There is 2 ways to exit outside of this cave. So obviously the torches do help, so you could see whereabouts you've been exploring. But like, there's 2 ways to get out. If you look on the map here, you'll see the cave ladder. So obviously if you get to the cave ladder, you can escape that way. Or if you open this up, you get these things called the recall scrolls, and if I just click it onto my character, bam, I teleport to the surface. But like, if you want a specific location to teleport to, you just right click on a bed and you click set spawn, and done. Okay, and yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw all this stuff, or as much of it as I can, into here. See what I can make, and then we start organizing things. Add that, those, that. The vinyl I don't need. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start placing like some more storage chests and stuff, and then figuring it out from there. But what I'll do is I need this carpenter's bench, so I need a forge first, and then from there we will make a plan. So I'm just gonna put the forge here. Boom. Chuck some. I need some of my wood that I collected. So yeah, I'll just grab that. Chuck it in there for fuel. And then I'll show you what I mean about the broken tools. Like, if I just chuck in the tools, you'll see them melt. So each one will give me 2 bars. See, I got 2 copper bars so far. So just out of 3 broken tools, I would get 6 copper bars. And then I just need to smelt those other ores. I can make a gold bar, but it's not going to be really that helpful right now, but I will do it anyway. Okay. See, got 6 copper bars, and then I'm going to get 6 iron bars. But you'll see why I go for the broken tools and kill mobs over things. So if I chuck in the copper, you'll see how many copper ore I need per bar. So I need 4 copper ore per bar to make a bar, whereas like I only needed 1 broken tool to make 2 copper bars. So yeah, just hunt mobs. When you're in the caves, they for some reason in the overworld, whenever you kill zombies and stuff like that, I've never seen them drop any broken tools or ores. Yeah, so I couldn't recommend hunting mobs on the surface unless you need the map fragments. The ones on the surface, compared to underground, they drop these map fragments. These. So when you combine them, the map fragments and the cartography table, you can actually make these local dungeon and local village maps. And what happens is when you use them in your inventory, for example, if I go there and then I use this one, so now it should have marked 2 locations. So there's a dungeon entrance and there is a NPC village that is close to me. So obviously if I want to buy like some stuff like maybe some chickens and all those other things, I can go to the village, and if I want to go into a dungeon I can just explore over there to see what's happening. I forgot to grab this leather dashes, so I just put it in my trinket slot. Now I can actually sprint and run around by holding spacebar. So usually if you just hover over it, it says hotkey spacebar. So whichever trinket you put in this slot, it's activated by your spacebar. Yeah, so you can get a mount and all sorts of things. Yeah, so now I was just waiting for some iron. Yes, okay, cool, we've got enough. I will make a carpenter's bench. So then now I can start making stuff for houses and things like beds and all sorts of things. And let's see if I can actually make I wanted a pair of scissors. So 1 bar short. Let's just see it. Okay, I don't have enough iron for the moment. I'll just get it to craft me a gold bar so long. So I just need 1 more pair of shears, 1 more thing so I can make the shears. And then what I'll do is I'll go and harvest those sheep for wool. Because like if I go into the carpenter's bench here, I want to make the double beds, so I need about 20 wool. Obviously you guys can optimize your beds and your places and stuff for your villagers to live, but there's like a standard style that I like when it comes to making housing and things for my workers. I like them to live in maximum comfort, you know, like they get their own bed, bath, everything. we shall see how this goes. Compost bin, not yet. A cooking pot would also be really helpful right now. Because I can make more complex foods with the cooking pot compared to this. So basically, right here, you'll see outside this house here, there's a fire pit with a grill on the top, so I can grill meats, like with a roasting station. So I can roast some meats, but they're not as helpful as the cooking pot, because like, I'll just do it anyway. Let me just make it. So if I make the cooking pot, what I'll do is I'll quickly break the fire here, and then instead of using the roasting station on this campfire, I will use the cooking pot, and then now you see like I can make more complex food. So I can make some popcorn, you know, you can make some cheesecakes, some smoked fillets and all that sort of stuff, but like, just beware, look at where it says rice pudding at the top, for example, and then you'll see the two green stats. Those are your buffs that you'll get from eating the food. So what you want to do is look for foods that give you better mining speed or attack speed or health regen and stuff like that. So depending on what needs you have while exploring, and it'll make it a lot simpler for you to what's it called, get your builds going and stuff. Oh yeah, you can also you can hit these guys with weapons and things. Let me just quickly talk to him. I think I'm just gonna skip the tutorial in the top left, yeah. Okay, I needed some wood. I just want a bit more than that, so I could just chuck it into the campfire there. But yeah, I do want to start getting a house and everything going. That would be really helpful. Because then I can start building a settlement, start organizing some workers, start getting myself some materials and all sorts of stuff. I think I'm gonna sleep just to pass the night. Getting low on food. I might actually kill some of these cows just to get some food. Oh, one of them died. That's some beef. Do I have some money on me? I have like 600. I'm gonna buy an outfit from this hunter. You know, make myself look like Robin Hood. Let's go. I wanna do it. Instead, come here. I wanna buy something. So I'll get a hat. Get a shirt. I'll buy some boots. So the middle slot is your cosmetic slot, and then the outside is just your equipment slot. Yeah, I look like Robin Hood. Let's go. Wait, I should have actually checked if I could buy a bow from him. I should have just bought a bow. I mean, it's not like I haven't been getting arrows. Yeah, I can buy a bow. Let's go. Give me that. Nice. Want some more of these flowers. Can't remember what I do with these flowers, but I know they are important. But if I'm not sure, I can just right click this and then I can just drag this fire money flower in there. And then I can make health regen potions. I can use it to make a landscaping station. You can make plushies? When? When? When was this a thing? You can make a dog plush? Red books. Ah. Oh, so they actually added in more decorations. That's pretty cool. And a revival potion. As far as I know, the revival potions, so like if one of your workers or stuff goes down, um, then like you can only revive them with a revival potion. But as far as I know, the elder um, does sell them, so you can buy them from him. So if you don't want to gather all the materials for making them and crafting the revival potion, you can just buy them from him and just have the coin to do so. And I mean, like, don't forget while you're exploring the dungeon down there where I was getting the copper and stuff, um, it will be a lot easier to get coin because you'll be popping those chests and crates and stuff like that, and you can get money pretty quick. Some more arrows, yeah. Okay. I'm thinking I'll grab these arrows and then I'll probably take some ninja stars, you know? Let's see, yeah. Check out my copper bars, the saplings, the wood. Ah, I got some more blueberry bushes, so I think I'll quickly plant those as well. If I can get a fishing rod, then I can catch some fish as well. That'll also be helpful. I'll chuck in my clothes that I'm not using anymore. The wood. Roasting station. The beef. The worms. I don't have any space for the ores in there. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I had another sapling in there. I'll chuck this on. Increases crit chance. I'll take it. -4 armor. That's not too inspiring. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, I could do that. Just enchant a trinket and then enchant it. And now I got resilience. So I could take more damage. Let's see, yeah. I got 2 more blueberry bushes, so I'll plant them here and here. Got a little bit of a farm going. But I needed some more iron. I remember now because I needed the shears. So I needed about 10 in total. So I think I'll go for this thing at the bottom here. Oh yeah, I forgot to set up my equipment here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this book out over here. This, and I'm gonna put the ninja stars next to the bow. In fact, I'll just reorganize. So I'll do tools, slot 1 and 2, then weapon, weapon, weapon. Cool. I think I might use a bomb here, just to get through this piece here. There we go. Boom. Nice. Can I break this with a... I don't think so. It doesn't look like my pickaxe is strong enough. But I can use a bomb, so... Boom! Let's go. It's actually quite a nice wall. I might just pop it just to steal it for a building or something. Oh, and some lanterns, nice. I wonder what this is. It seems like some kind of maze or something. Yeah. So I'll use a bomb here because I can see a trap there in the wall. Because you can see the pressure plate, so I'm just gonna shortcut it, you know? Okay, let's get the sword out. The bow's not gonna shoot fast enough for me to kill that. See, there's an archer here somewhere. Can't see him in the dark there, but yeah. Still gonna use the tactic against him. So what I broke in the walls there was, so there were stone arrow traps, so 3 stone arrow traps that I managed to get. And like later on, you do get a system where you can use the arrow traps to set up traps. So like, what happens is when you're in the overworld, you can experience raids on your town or the village that you slowly build. So you can actually create sensors that basically detect enemies nearby, and then it triggers the traps, and then it's based on a logic for the traps to activate or trigger. Um, so yeah, it's helpful. I always like I can recommend, like, if you do see the traps, just to break them and steal them um, for your base later on. So when you are ready to start building a trap system to help you defend yourself against raids, um, it's just a lot easier for you. So yeah, got some more gold. Let's go. Oh. Just want to get as much stone as well as possible. So it looks like I've run out of bombs, which is not a good thing. Which means I can't shortcut too much, which does suck because I like shortcuts. Oh nice, found some more iron. So that's gonna be helpful. How much have we managed to get so far? Only about 15. So that means divided by 4, that's like about 3 ingots so far. Let's see how much more I can get. Need about 10 for the pair of scissors. Or the shears. So. Yeah, and I also need to upgrade my tools. Otherwise it's gonna be slow. Kinda use a funnel there. So like if they come into the space, then I can just shoot them with the bow. Just like that. Come on, give me some more bombs. Did I get any more? Bombs? No. Oh, at least there's another loot room yet just to the right, so that's gonna be helpful. And plus we found some more iron, so that's gonna be even more helpful. Okay. Come here, zombie. Where are you running to, boy? How about you? Yeah, like, let's say if you guys have like any recommendations or things that you would like me to do, or try and challenge myself, for example, in the game, I'd love to give it a shot, eh? Like, just out of curiosity, just to see what kind of challenges you guys come up with. And another thing is like, I would also find it interesting what choices you would make early on, or that you would find really helpful for a newer player. Um, or even like the late game players that would make things a bit more simple. Um, just to make the overall experience a bit more fun or something. Okay. Did I get any bombs? No! I didn't get any bombs. That sucks. I also want to find some spiders um, in the game, because like then I can make a summoning staff, and then maybe I can get like a few spiders to help me fight some of the mobs here. And then while they're doing all the hard work and fighting, I can do the other hard work and try and get ores and things going. Nice. Oh, there's a bear there. That thing's gonna be tough. I'm like, that thing's gonna be very strong. The first bear I ever saw in this game, this thing has got like 750 health, and like uh, usually you need some DOT going, because like with the lower level tools and weapons, you only do like one damage to it every time. So I would need literally 750 arrows just to kill this bear. because obviously the bow I'm using isn't that strong. Um, so I would have to compensate with way more arrows. So I'm gonna try and avoid them. For now, but I will beat him later, that's for sure. What is this? Oh, I found another. Yes, more bombs. Let's go. And I got some tomato seeds too. So that means I can start growing tomatoes as well. If I get some crop fields going. Looks like I got something else as well. Looks like a different trinket. Increases stamina capacity by 50%. That's not too bad. Let's take it. Um, what else? Oh, we got quite a bit of iron. Yeah, we got like closer to 30 pieces, which will help me because then I can at least make some other stuff as well. Excuse me. Why is it placing the Oh, so they work the same as a torch. Okay. I don't remember the lanterns being a thing when I used to play. I only remember just doing the torches, so I'm not sure if that's actually a new thing right now or if it's old. It's really persistent at using my lanterns. Oh wait, what am I doing? I've got bombs. Let's go. Where are you at? I got 5 of them. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig like 1 or 2 blocks in, so then when it at least explodes, I get as much material around it as possible. So then at least it's like I'm making the most out of each bomb I use, even if it's just stone. Put this here. That's so counterintuitive. Kind of wanted to place the torches. And, ooh, got some vampires. Okay, let's just place a torch in there. How many are we dealing with? What the hell? There's 1, 2. There's 6 of them. I think I could do it. I think I could beat them all. Let's go. I'll just pop a hole. Okay, they came out a bit fast, but okay. No problem. Can manage. Oh, they bounce. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Die. Just die. Come here. What? Did another one spawn? Okay, I got him. Alright, sweet. Let's see what's in this. Ooh. We got a spell book. Ooh, and it's actually got some skills. Let's go. I mean, some added buffs. The Blood Bolt. Well, that's gonna be more helpful than the bow. And I'll show you why. It shoots a blood bullet like that and it bounces off. And then as far as I remember, it's got a homing effect. So it shoots a homing projectile. So if I see an enemy, I could just shoot it and bounce it off walls and just destroy everything around corners and stuff. Also, you can break these um, stone slabs inside of these what's it called? Vampire crypts to get coin, and you can get torches and all sorts of stuff. So it's real good. So I'm just gonna chuck a bomb here because I want some of the stone wall. So there we go. I'm gonna chuck another one here. Just to help me get some materials going. I'm gonna chuck a bomb here. Very nice. Okay, I don't know if I want to use... yeah, I'll just use the bomb here. Damage them and then I'll finish them off with the blood bolt. Just like that, boom, boom. Pop a torch there. And then I'll just pickaxe my way through. Unfortunately though, we're out of bombs. It's just real shade. It's real shade. Boom. Very nice. Okay, so they do drop map fragments inside of the dungeon. Oh, it looks like there's a whole room up top here. I'm getting a little bit low on food. That'd actually be great. Tomato? Let's go. Okay, we're good. Yeah, also not doing too bad on inventory slots. At least I got nearly close to 2k of stone so far. So yeah, the bombs are really helpful for, I would say, for a newer player. Especially if you want to get the early on materials and just make things easier for yourself. Looks like we found a spider nest. Let's go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Bring it on. Cave spider. This spellbook is coming in clutch right now. I mean, look how much damage it's doing. Like, I'm killing him so fast. Like a 3-shot almost. Okay, let's see what we can do now. Oh, there's a TNT. Yeah, that means there must be a lever I can activate somewhere. Usually when you activate them, they just give off one huge explosion. Okay, here it is. Boom. Yeah, plus I'm pretty chuffed because it also gave me some railing from popping that. Ooh, another vampire place. Okay, well it should be easier now that I've got the blood bolt. Get wrecked. Nice. Some iron. Ooh, I found a cape. Increases. It's a trinket slot item. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a goblin. So it looks like I'm getting low on mana. I've only got like 3 out of 100. You know what? I'll take that cape. Makes it easier for me to get around at least. I just need to break these slabs. Boom. 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 And boom. What's this way? Okay. And what's this side? Okay. I got any bombs? Nope. Nothing at all. Yeah, because I think it's like 10 stone per stone wall, so um, each one I just look at it as just 10 pieces of stone that I didn't have to gather for construction, you know? Because I kind of do want to get back and start building a house, or at least 2 of them, because then I can have one for me and then a worker that I can recruit to my village. Then it would be a lot easier. I'm hoping for like a either a miner or a farmer, because like the NPCs that come and visit you at your village are random, so you can get any types of NPCs. How many spider glands did I get? Only 5. How much have I explored of this cave? Not too much. I should need another spider cave. That would be really nice. Nice, and we found an anvil as well. So that means I don't have to craft it. Just break it and take it with me. Wait, that's iron. Let's go. Alright. Let's see if I got any more of those recall scrolls. Yes. Okay, cool. Nice. There you go. You see, because I set the spawn point to the bed, I just teleported straight here. Check all my blueberries. Nice. Cool. Wow. I really need to start sorting out our house. Wow. It's quite a bit. And now I can... I'll do the copper and the iron. Cool. I got 124 pieces of iron ore. So I think that's about like 60 pieces of iron ingots that I'll get from that batch. I think. Maybe about 40? Or 30? Somewhere there. So it's about 31. That's about 31 iron ingots I'll get from this batch. Okay. Well, I just need to start working on my place where I'm gonna live. But I need more space on me. So what I'll do is I'll grab another storage. Oh yeah, and I got some broken tools as well. So that's actually another 10, so it's about 41. So I'll just chuck another storage here quick. Bam, and then open this up. Chuck that in there. That. Oh. Did I? What potions to have in there? That. That one. I've got the clay in there. Then I've got some iron in there. No space for gold. Yeah, alright, it's fine. I can just stack all of this in here. Okay, and that. Okay, while I wait for that, I kind of want to get... How much wood have I got? Okay, I need some wooden tiles, so I'm going to need a bit more. Quite a bit more. So I chopped some trees. I'll wait for it to smelt as well, because I still need the shears to start getting wool, so I can make a bed. Yeah. Another reason why I want all the workers is because, like, if we can get a tree farm going, they can just harvest trees for me. Because, like, I mean, getting 5 or 4 wood per tree really sucks. I have to cut like 10 of them just to get 50. It's ridiculous. And, like, some of the things that you can construct or make require so much more. Okay, I just need to find a spot. Ooh, blueberry. Another one. Perfect. It, I only got it like one time, but I remember when I broke a blueberry bush, I got like some kind of knife that throws out this like little blueberry bush, and he runs around with a knife, and he just goes to town and just stabs and attacks everything. Like he's just this angry little blueberry bush. But the only reason why I found it was because when I went to a blueberry bush to chop it and actually get it to go and plant on my farm or whatever, or where I was staying, to start getting a food source, it actually turned into the murderous little bush that tried to kill me. So it was hectic. I ended up killing him, but he was amazing. Like really, really amazing. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.